Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and you are watching The Road Companion. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my tips for a summer glow up mom edition. Okay, so let's start with what a summer glow up is. A summer glow up refers to a process of self-improvement and transformation that people often undertake to feel and look their best during the summer months. Now, for the past 4 months, I have been working full-time outside of my house and I have been completely in survival mode. This means meals have been so simple. They have not necessarily met all of my healthy requirements that I tend to follow. I have been doing the bare minimum when it comes to keeping house, homemaking, if you will. And again, homesteading has also fallen way to the bottom of my list. Somehow I do have a garden planted and that is just little snippets here and there, but it desperately needs some love and attention. So that is hopefully going to be happening this summer. Now, thankfully, throughout the past several months, I knew that summer was almost here. I was literally counting down the days in my classroom because I knew that I was going to have a break from working full-time outside of my house and things would kind of get back to normal here at home. I knew I would get back to being able to cook full meals from scratch. I would have time to actually execute all of my cleaning tasks that I typically accomplish each week. And I knew that I would have plenty of time to spend outside with my animals, with my children, with my husband. I knew it was coming. So I was not terribly worried at the frazzled pace, but I also knew that coming into the summer without a plan could end up being disastrous. I was worried that I might go from full-time crazy work mode into full-time relaxation mode and still kind of forget what the goal of summer is. Now, I am not talking about having a 50-point bucket list or 25 projects that I want to complete this summer, cleaning projects, craft projects, etc. I really wanted to go into the summer with a specific yet simple plan for being intentional throughout the next 2.5 months that I have of being at home. With all of that being said, I still wanted to come up with a plan for the summer that gave me the time to relax and recharge after a busy season, but before another busy season when next school year starts. And I wanted to make sure that I incorporated time, intentional time to relax, recharge, recover, and then prepare for another busy school year ahead. These are my 5 tips for a summer glow up mom edition. Number 1, be active. I plan to set aside at least 30 minutes every day for some type of physical activity. Now, during the past several months, my daily workout routine dwindled down to about 10 to 15 minutes in the mornings and then maybe a run 2 to 3 times a week. And I am ready to gear it back up to get back into our workout space in our gym and get in shape. This is my personal goal. This does not have to be your personal goal. However, just find something to do that you really enjoy and get moving. There are so many great options on YouTube, plenty of videos. In fact, I'm going to put some of my favorites right over here on the screen somewhere because I have some great go-to workout channels that I love on YouTube. Of course, you can just enjoy the beautiful warmer weather by going for a walk, going for a bike ride, swimming with your kids or your spouse. And definitely include the kids in whatever activity you are doing outside. Okay, number 2. Okay, my second step for a summer glow up mom edition is to be confident. Focus on preparation over perfection. I know a lot of times we see the perfect idealized woman on social media or the internet, and we think that that is what we have to look like in order to enjoy our summer. And I'm here to tell you that that is not the case. You do not have to be perfect, perfectly in shape, without cellulite, etc. Just be confident in who you are. Just be prepared. Maybe take that step to work out a little bit harder if that is what you are feeling like you need to do to feel as confident as possible. Be your own personal cheerleader and give yourself plenty of positive self-talk. I can do this. I am capable. I am strong. I am confident. I am beautiful. All of these things I believe as women, and I'm speaking to myself here specifically, we tend to only jump to the negative. I'm not as good as so-and-so. I cannot compete with so-and-so. Well, tell yourself the good things. That's okay. Appreciate and acknowledge the strengths that you have. We could spend all day quickly listing off all of our weaknesses, but find the things that you're good at and tell yourself that. And this one I hear every summer, wear a swimsuit. Just do it. Your kids don't care what you look like in your swimsuit. Just put it on, get out there, have fun with your kids, maybe at your local pool, your backyard pool, maybe a lake in the next town, or even go to the beach. But put a swimsuit on, be confident, and enjoy the time that you have with your children and your spouse. The third tip I have is to be kind. Be kind to yourself. Pick one or two activities each week that really make you smile, that bring joy to your day or your week. Maybe it's making a face mask and putting that on, listening to some soft music, sipping tea or coffee, your favorite drink. Do something for yourself so that you are recharged and ready for what's to come. Typically, moms are running full throttle during the school year. So this summer, we do have a little bit more time to focus on ourselves. So find those few activities. I'm not saying spend an entire week pampering yourself or come up with a 15-step face routine. Just pick one or two simple things that you can easily incorporate into your week. Maybe a weekly pedicure, a fun new hobby such as gardening. Do something for yourself to show yourself kindness and love and enjoy it. Another thing in just being kind to yourself is hydrating and nourishing your body properly. I think a lot of times, for myself especially, I'm just going and I forget to sit and take a drink of water or eat a really nourishing meal. Sometimes that's the best way we can be kind to our bodies, is to make something delicious and full of flavor as well as beauty. And just take the time for that. And of course, get enough sleep. Make sure that you give your body the fuel that it needs to enjoy the summer months. My fourth tip for your summer glow up is to be adventurous. Take weekly day trips to new places. Maybe find a local place where you can hike or swim or fish, explore, go boating. Find something that you can do that maybe is brand new to you or you haven't done in a long time, but that you might really enjoy. This also would be a great time to sign up for or begin training for a local race. I actually have my sights set on a half marathon in November that I'm going to start training for this summer because I have a little bit more time in my schedule. A few other fun adventure-filled activities would be going for a helicopter, hot air balloon, or horseback ride. Maybe take your kids along, maybe leave them at home and have an epic date night. But just get out there, explore, discover, and have some fun. Okay, the final tip for your summer glow up is to be present. Take some time to either journal or record your thoughts, feelings, maybe some goals for the summer, or even for the upcoming school year. Okay, also be present by turning off or putting down your phone. No one wants to engage with you when you are glued to a screen. And finally, prioritize specific time with your spouse, with each of your kids, with your friends and your family members. Maybe these are the times when you can set aside just maybe a couple hours to go on a date night with each of your kids and your spouse, all individually, and just really enjoy the time that you have with your children. So my goal for each of these steps for the summer glow up is not a specific regimented list of things that you have to do every day to enjoy your summer the most. Mostly it is a launching point to get you thinking, get myself thinking, how can I savor the days of summer? Because at most with our children, we have 18 summers. I know I'm starting to get to the end of that with my oldest, and I am always reminded that the days are long, but the years are short. The time will go by, and we can either use it wisely or we can use it wastefully. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, these tips and so much more can be found on my blog, theruralcompanion.com. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you right here next time on The Rural Companion. Yes? Yes.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I didn't know you were...
That's okay.
I have to pee.
Okay.
And then I need to go to Lowe's because the one part that I bought a 1.5 to 3 inch converter, and I needed a 2 inch to 3 inch.
Yeah.
How did I get?
I don't know. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry.